Hey guys, we're going to do the friendship reading now. Good morning. I hope all of you are doing well. Friendship reading will go first. Sometimes it coverages a little bit of love because you do get love cards. There's 78 in the entire tarot, so of course you're going to receive a little love sometimes. I hope this reading finds you doing well, you and your family. We do have a Virgo moon, which I do want to briefly touch on coming up soon. The Virgo full moon is a very introspective but very thought-provoking moon. It will help you out as long as you stay perfectly isolated, thinking of your thoughts. It's not really a group dynamic type of moon. It talks about order and it talks about systems with Virgo. So I thought would be good today is to look at your family. Look at your family concepts. It hits Libra's 12th house. I have more information of that when it comes to March 14th. So that is the day of the full moon in Virgo. It will hit primarily, if you're a Libra sun sign and rising, primarily the 12th house, which is about dreams and it's about your aspirations. So let's get started. Let's talk about those dreams. Pointing it to the full moon in Virgo. You could have been dealing with a Virgo placement person too. We have our first delivery. The truth comes to you. You could be seeing forms of 20 because that's the number on the card. It could be happening this week, like you're seeing lots of 20s, 10, 10, that's a 20. Completions, the truth is coming to your doorstep. If you guys notice, it kind of looks like the Two of Wands card in tarot, but this is actually closer to the Ace of Swords, also in your new love video. So this is a friendship reading. Number 20 could be that there is a true completion that recently happened. I would call this epiphany type stuff, or I would call it a personal realization with the truth card. What are we kind of realizing there with the environment, with friendships, other people? Thank you. Triumphant success. There's our sword. There is the sword of truth with that ace that belongs to Geminis, Libras, and Aquariuses. Generally in the zodiac, you know, we are the swords cards. Looks like here it's like an internal truth you come about, circumstance, very, very big things that happen in 2025. The latter part of maybe 2024, but it seems here that you're making way for this truth to live in your day-to-day. So 7 days out of the week, it is filling a spot. You have more love cards there, not to interrupt, but this Ace of Swords is meaningful to you. It doesn't matter what the whole entire family feels. This is the growth that you've ensued. Also, swords are breakthroughs, if that's any like therapeutic thing here today. And then memories of love. This is the Six of Cups. So there's lily pads with little candles. He's holding them in response to a certain memory he could have about a loved one. This is showing a masculine, like carrying a torch for a female. Memories of love talks about something distinct. I don't know if this is happening with your own children. Libras, like recalling something they said when they were tiny, or certain toys that you've kept of theirs, or this is your personal items in your home. But memories of love is what an ancestor has left you, or a physical person. Okay. I see a couple of things here because this is cool. We have a friendship reading with a little bit of love with harmony and the Knight of Wands with Sag. So there's a lot of Sag coming in, a lot of people that were timid in the past trying to come into a current story. I see a theme with Libras a lot, like specifically the air signs I catch on to like weekly. There's a lot of people that are almost intimidated or afraid to phrase their truth. So this is going to be our overall, okay, for the friendship reading. So memories of love is covered by the number 6. The 3 numbers here are 21 and 6. So there could be also somebody's birthday could be the 7th. You could be the 1st of October or October 6th with these 3 cards. There goes October 20 if you're in the later part of Libra season, and then you have another 6 here. So there's lots of 6 right here, balance and harmony. I think somebody wants to be more than your friend in this reading. We're definitely going to clarify because the first row is next steps. The second is why they are in those next steps according to your energy. So we'll close this. I am going to look at one more card. You have partnerships and alliances, which was in the pick a pile. It was the main photo of Monday's video. So if you go to the pick a pile, this I believe was pile number 1. there's an alliance coming in for you. Definitely more love after that. Knight of Wands and the Lovers. Okay, changes and the Wheel of Fortune. I just kept going for a couple cards over with the Wheel of Destiny. Wheel of Fortune. You could feel like there's something big about to happen, or there's luck coming your way. We do see lily pads and lots of green. So this is a memory of love that you're sending off with good vibes. It could be like, this is the last release is what I call it. The one last cry before the full moon in Virgo. And it brings you a really nice truth. I feel like you sit with it even, and you're like, it's even a little bit of an aha moment at the same time. So let me just look at this. Let me make my final conclusions. I feel like with a friendship, there could be somebody bigger coming in. I have 2 cards about that. Wheel of Fortune with the Love card. This is equative to the 2 of Cups and the Psychic Tarot. Wheel of Fortune is also, it's meant to be. It's part of your destiny. It's a part of your birth story. It's a part of your natal story, why you're even here. And it could be connecting to you to a special counterpart. This person is not going to waste your time or be hot or heavy or be full of desire all the time. They're going to be a partner. This is a life partner for you in the friendship read. Somebody could have come forth in your family recently with memories of love and reignited your thought about something. Could have been a close family member. I'm picking up a female energy for the first reading, and then you had a truth that came from that, or this arrives by the full moon in Virgo. Okay, and you guys will see the desk today in communities. I'm going to take an overhead shot so you guys can see. I think it's helpful before we go into full moon sessions. Bottom of the deck is the 7 of Swords. We will address the 10 of Swords upright and the 2 of Pentacles. So there has been, sorry for my ums too, but there's been someone in your energy who had to juggle a lot. Very, very busy individual. Their time could have been split. That's how you're going to know, because the 2 of Pentacles is really undecided. And you were given a decision, Libra, to move on from this and get yourself some better too. Okay, I'm seeing themes of that. Like 2 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords is somebody that is going to stay mixed up and have mixed signals. So we'll look at that in terms of your friendship reading. We have the King of Swords and the 5 of Wands. That could be a masculine around you, or for my men dealing with a new love counterpart, I feel like that's still the person you're leaving behind, is a King of Swords. Fortune cookie too with the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so the first line is, what is in the environment? For the very first reading, what's in the environment? Thank you. It's a lot. Okay, one more card. Knight of Swords, the Hierophant with Taurus and lasagna. I'll keep that. The 4 of Cups. Ace of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. You guys saw it in New Love last night. And I have a really big stack here. Some of them I don't know. I'm turning over live. Knight of Swords. Aquarius is a new person coming in. Queen of Cups. There's Cancer placements with a bread bowl. And this is the Queen of Cups. Look at that. Very, very beautiful. King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is the guy known as the Burger King in most readings. The King of Wands is very passionate. Usually they're very hot, spicy. They do want to come in and they need something from you for some reason. We'll check that out too. It connects a little bit to the 7 of Swords because they could be watching you. 8 of Wands, there's your communication with kebabs again. And the Page of Swords with ice cream. You guys can remember the Page of Swords because it's also learning, observing. I think it's the King of Wands observing you, to be honest, because for this part, the cards are connecting for me. So there's messages. First thing out, we have right now Venus in retrograde, so it's a big transit. If you wonder why there's so many readers now working, there's so many light workers that are pushing forward on YouTube and delivering their gift. It's because we're being called to deliver several messages for the collectives that we work for. So 8 of Wands is communication. A friend could be communicating, or this just happened. There's a lot of phone calls perhaps, or you're more communicative, Libra. It says part of this 8 of Wands is also you. Then we have the King of Wands. Let's talk about this card next. I pulled it out because not only is it in the energy of the day, but it talks about a masculine. The King of Wands is one of the most energetic and romantic cards for pursuing action with a female or a DF energy. We do have a Page of Swords as an additive action, like they could be Page of Swordsing, is what I said earlier. The Queen of Cups, I think, is you in the reading. I believe the reason why the Queen of Cups showed up, it's not the Chariot, it is not the Empress. This channel has the Queen of Cups today for some reason. So I think it's talking about psychic ability, awareness, those dreams in the 12th house, which is affecting our sign on that full moon. And then you have a lot of speedy action with the Knight of Swords. Somebody that wants to come in. Traditionally, you guys know he's coming in with his sword and he's coming in real fast. So that's a part of this message. Let me just marinatado, Nelly Furtado, marinatado on this type of combination. King of Wands. They seem like as a friend, there is some type of passion toward you. You can't deny it with the Page of Swords and the Eight of Wands. So there's like quick communication, and a Page of Swords easily can communicate in this energy their feelings, which I think the King of Wands is all about. Okay, I love that for you, although I'm not a big fan of the King of Wands, because a more serious person would be a King of Swords when it comes to marriage and commitment, and maybe even you're a Hierophant type of individual, but you did have the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck, so they could be committal. Make sure they are committal also. So that was who are the players. We have Sag, lots of fire signs. This is all fire. The Eight of Wands was fire. The only water person was the Queen of Cups. And then you have a lot of Aquarius doubled up again. Why are they here? Because the second line is the why, the star. They are attracted to somebody extremely, I don't know if like, I keep getting the word fame, or Libra, you're highly sought of. I'm getting a lot of beautiful individuals in this collective where it can be seen on the outside of you very easily. But the star is about someone who does that in balance. There is a nice rebellion that they do act on. I feel like someone's attracted to the fact that you're a star at your place of occupation, or this is how you come off in the 3D with that. So we have the Acai Bowl, which is the star card. They are attracted, and this is the why. The reasoning, if you really want to break it down, is because this person is attracted to that star quality that you have. It's our only indicator card so far. I just want to check a couple more. You have the Two of Cups. I'll peel it back here. The Wheel of Fortune, just a couple before I make it flip, and the Chariot with Cancer again. So this person knows that you either have a very cool car with the Chariot, or if you want to interpret it much deeper, you facilitate movement in your own life. A lot of you are looking like the unafraid person right now. You're not afraid to take a risk. You're not afraid to do something for yourself, whereas others might be a little more timid and shy. I think that's the complication with the Libra collective, because we're naturally social people. And then the Wheel of Fortune. Something is going to turn in love. That's what they want. And this is the why section. So I do feel admiration. I do think that somebody visualizes you as their Two of Cups. And this card is about friendship, which is funny because it's in a friendship reading, the Two of Cups. That's what it means with its poise too when you read. Two of Cups is about friendship, wanting to be with a star. They might need to travel with that Chariot card because it is about flying, driving, setting up travel plans, Travago, to make some of you guys laugh because it's a travel card. So the Chariot's here, they might need to do that. And maybe there's not enough tools yet to facilitate that in the friendship. Let's get one family card. One family card before we make this your first one out today. Six of Pentacles. There's some Taurus people around you. We have a really nice platter here of baked goods, but as you could see, it's our famous scales in the Six of Pentacles. So it's Taurus energy, but you do see Libra, so you could also be dealing with Librans around you. Whoa, okay, so one thing, in this particular reading, if you're taking it as a personal reading, there could be Tauruses around you, but it says generosity is in order, or it's up next in this type of retrograde energy. So people do want to give back to you. What form they choose, we don't know yet. We'll get to that in the family reading today, how actions look like on the table. The King of Wands is in action in this reading. That's very fiery. You can't even argue through this card. So it is somebody attractive. They could be very tall. They could be a tad bit older than you, Libras, because the Knight of Wands is the young one. The King of Wands is kingly. So he's in the ages of 25 to up. Okay. And a lot of cards, actually, the women, the divine feminine, divine masculines, there's actually an age to pages, knights, and kings and queens. All right. So we have a Four of Wands. Friendship is about gathering. They think it's going to come as a celebration with the Four of Wands. That's interesting because the Two of Cups is bonding too. Interesting reading. I'm actually surprised that came out. Okay, show me the Chariot, the travel element of friendship, or why do they need to do that? King of Swords, Seven of Wands. Could be an air sign for you. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Seven of Wands is about, they're kind of guarded to travel to you. A guarded energy or defense. I don't know if somebody had in the past, or they feel like it would be a mistake now to do this late. I don't know if they thought about it and never did it. King of Swords. Lots of deliberation is the King of Swords, but they feel guarded. I don't know if someone here feels like you are taken already in friendship. They want to establish something sweet with the Two of Cups. Okay, final answer on the Two of Cups. What is the conclusion of this kind of a reading? Thank you. Conclusion cards, Three of Pentacles, working with you with macaroons. Or President Macron. No, we have macaroons in the Three of Pentacles, and it looks like this might be a first date setup. It's looking like it's outside. There could be a picnic installed. Some of you could want to meet this person under the guise of that kind of energy. Very sweet. There's coffee and treats. I would beware of a King of Wands coming off extremely sweet in the beginning if you do not know them, because this friendship reading is saying they already want to establish something sweet from a memories basis. I'm drawing back the card. This person could know you through people, but it seems really brand new with today's energy. Two of Cups coming in strong, the King of Wands, and the Chariot. Ten of Wands reversed in the deck, which means you're releasing a burden. A lot of you are doing that. Look at that. I rarely have reversals, but I can read reversals. Ten of Wands in the reverse. So I like that, because that means you're letting go of the stressors. And you guys are the collective I'm responsible for, so that's really cool to see. The Hermit, again with Virgo, with matcha green tea. They are very single now. That's what this person is trying to say in the reading. Why is friendship coming in as more collaborating with Libra a lot more than they did before? Judgment, Page of Pentacles, and there's a Queen in my hand. Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn. They could be Capricorn or Scorpio. Both of the cards are in my hand. The salad is Queen of Pentacles. You come off as really sweet and intelligent. I think that this person also wants to reward you. This is the rewarding with the Three of Pentacles, getting closer to your energy, feeling like you could be a potential lover. Because in this friendship reading, they want to base it out of nurturing that they've seen either from you, or they really want to give that back to you. And it's giving off that you are a very deserving person. That's what you're going to hear themes of today, because I think you've stood far behind for too long. Judgment is a decision. And somebody also might want reconciliation with a lot of you, or they could be begging for reconciliation. The friendship is the Three of Pentacles and the King of Wands. So they could be very attracted to you. I think if you guys were watching this as your friends, there's still really good energy to collaborate and care, because the Queen of Pentacles is collaboration and care. And there's the skill development friendship card. Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck next to the Empress. It's like you're so worthy. You're very worthy of new friendships, engaging conversation, those that want to come close to your energy, because you have something to offer. It's not a weak offer. It seems like if they talk to you, they also get something out of it, with the Page of Pentacles and the Empress. And that's your big card of, that's where you shine. Libras and Tauruses shine in that card. It's very Venus. Okay, I send this first one off to you. The emotions seem to come from someone releasing themselves out of hermit mode, because they've become a King of Wands, masculine or feminine.